as he speaks to Vikram Kirloskar at the start of the SIAM conference.
So we can go ahead properly.
But have you given some sort of a roadmap or forecast of what will be the sort of growth projections, like what you did for the 2005-2016 automation mission?
Frankly, my concern was not so much the growth. The growth will come. India is growing. We have a huge amount of headroom. My concern was more qualitative in terms of what kind of vehicles we'll make, what kind of technologies that will come. Where will the capacity increases go on and stuff like that. Right. I was more concerned on that. Right. That's not my phone.
This is live television, so you just have to. Is this live? So give me a sense, Mr. Kirloskar. Last time when the SIAM conference happened, of course, there was the industry was in doldrums.
Yes.
And no one really knew when the turnaround is going to happen.
Yes.
But compared to that, we are seeing moderate growth, still not unacceptable, because interestingly, the commercial vehicles overall, so far this financial year, is seeing some amount of growth. So would you say that the worst is over?
Well, you know, we are starting from a very low base. So just to say the worst is over, or is it a pent-up demand, it's hard to tell. But you know, I think it's more than a pent-up demand, because you're seeing it consistently every month. I think when we see the two-wheelers really start growing, I think it'll be real growth by that time.
Right.
And the two-wheelers will grow for sure.
Yeah, because the two-wheeler overall sales have been almost in the negative now, especially motorcycles, surprisingly. So now with even the monsoons not looking, seems to be below average. Do you think that's a big concern area as far as the automobile sector?
I think the monsoon was better than the original expectations. And in some states like Karnataka, northern Karnataka has been quite bad. We are facing a terrific water shortage as well as power shortage. But I think also the change in government resulted in a change of how rural entities and incentives were delivered. I think that has also made a change in the demand pattern of two-wheelers. And as that stabilizes, I think you'll start seeing the improvement in two-wheelers as well.
Mr. Kirloskar, you talked about the new government. Of course, a lot of focus has been on reforms, but we saw what happened in the monsoon session and GST.
All right, it's tough to say that the worst is over for the auto sector. That's the cautious